Hello everyone. So Ukrainian drones had a fun night last night. An oil depot, a refinery and a chemical plant were all hit. We're going to start this video off by having a look at the oil depot. So the photo on screen now shows the burning NS oil depot in Novospasskoye, which is hit by Ukrainian drones and caused a pretty big fire. And we also have a video playing now showing some of the impacts here. So you can see this oil depot was hit multiple times by drones here and hit hard. Let's take a look at where it is. So the oil depot is shown on screen now. This is a depot for storage, not a refinery here. It's quite a odd oil depot as it's quite spread out, with three clusters of oil tanks away from each other. The cluster hit today, according to Neon and Rail's geolocation, are the ones shown with a blue circle here. Unfortunately, the oil tanks being spread out like this means that regardless of how much this fire spreads, it isn't going to touch the other oil depots, unlike at some depots where the fire gets out of hand and spreads to others, causing a massive inferno. At nearly 800 kilometers to the border zoomed out, you can see this is quite an impressive long-range strike as well. So pretty cool to see. Let's check out our next one, the oil refinery. These photos show a nice healthy glow rising from the area of the Mariysky Oil Refinery in the Maryel area of Russia. This is quite a small refinery as shown on the Google map image here, but it is one that hasn't been hit before, so a new refinery for us. Judging by the rust you can see, if Ukraine's drones don't get the workers here, then tetanus surely will. At over 1,000 kilometers of the border, this is again another long-range strike here. So we also have another new refinery to tick off on oil refinery bingo with this one. The first new one for a while, as the past strikes were hitting oil refineries which had been hit before. Maryel refinery is highlighted in yellow here. So Ukraine has already bagged the big fish, they're now going after the small fry. But despite being a small one, still an important target. It's still an oil refinery, and it's still going to add to the continued fuel shortage in Russia. It's always a happy day when another oil refinery bites the dust. Now our last strike, a fire broke out at the Stavrolen chemical plant in Budyonnovsk after a drone strike. Not much context was given about this one, as to the number of drones used and stuff, but the video playing now isn't hugely clear, but you can see it shows a fire burning at the plant and a nice healthy glow caused by the fire. You can also see a secondary cloud of smoke rising from a different area. The blaze itself of that one out of view. So it looks like there are at least two fires here. And the big one looks to be quite substantial, as it's filmed from quite far away, but still looks quite sizable. Given two fires, or one fire and one smoke cloud, at least two drones appear to have hit this chemical plant. And here's a Google map view of it. It's described online as a major producer of chemical products, and is, I believe, the third chemical plant hit by Ukraine since August. So the work here carried out by Just Stop Oil's sister organisation, Just Stop Chemicals, and zoomed out over 600 kilometers to the front line. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. Before we finish, I'm going to play a video from Sanif about the ongoing fundraiser. Thanks so much for watching. The donation link is in the description.
Well, hello Superminers community. It's Sanif here coming to you from the basement, otherwise known as the bunker. I hope everyone's doing really well. It's been several months since we spoke last, and this month marks the 2-year anniversary from when we first started working with the Superminers community, the very generous and supportive community. And, you know, out here you're always tottering from one crisis after the other, problem after problem, priorities are changing all the time, and I never really get time to look back on what we've done together and what we've achieved, but it is worth it. You know, we've done so much to help in this effort, in this conflict. Drones, multiple vehicles, Pajeros, L200s, generators, engines, battery packs, winter equipment, night vision capabilities, you name it. We've really been there making a massive difference to these guys, and over the course of time, all your donations, large and small, they've added up incrementally to make a massive difference in this conflict and shape things according to how we want them to emerge. Now, I've hit a bit of a problem here. We've hit a bit of a problem. We recently lost a couple of vehicles. They lasted multiple years. I think that one of them lasted 2 years, and the other one like 18 months. So they've done a lot of work and they've seen the hotter spots of this conflict. But yeah, we're really stuck now because we need to try and get a couple of vehicles, 3 vehicles ideally, over the line and delivered to the guys as soon as possible. And of course, vehicles are the hardest part of this project because it's not like buying something online and just delivering it. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong with vehicles. On top of that, they have a 1,000-mile journey from the west of Europe to Ukraine. And we don't supply our vehicles just in standard format. We strip out the engine, normally install the BMW engine, strip out all the electronics, all those nasty things that can go wrong and become really unreliable without any warning whatsoever, and leaves you like a sitting duck. So yeah, that's the work we do. And but of course, all our work is underpinned by a budget, a foundation, which is the generous donations that you provide. So with your support, we'll continue this fight and yeah, bring this to a very satisfactory conclusion. Take care, everyone.